Mohammed bin Salman at the White House. This is more than a diplomatic visit. It is a statement. For the first time since the 2008 murder of Jamal Khashoggi, which US intelligence concluded MBS likely authorized, the kingdom's de facto ruler returns to Washington. In that sense, the trip is twofold: reconciliation and realignment. The US-Saudi relationship, strained by human rights issues and regional tensions, is being reset. The optics are clear. Riyadh re-enters the Washington corridor as a partner, not a pariah. Yet, beneath the surface lie tensions and questions. How much has really changed? Is this a rehabilitation of MBS or just a strategic convenience? That ambiguity will color much of what follows. Perhaps the most headline-grabbing element of this visit is the announcement by US President Donald Trump that the United States of America intends to sell the advanced F-35 Lightning II fighters to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, no, I am planning on doing that. Yeah.
You're going
They
to
want
sell
to
the
buy it.
F-35s?
They've been a great ally. They've got to like us very much. Look at the Iran situation, what we did in terms of obliterating, we obliterated their nuclear capability. Yeah, I will say that we will be doing that. We'll be selling F-35s, yeah.
From a purely transactional perspective, it is a big deal. Saudi Arabia reportedly wants up to 48 of these jets. For the US, it deepens defense ties with a major arms client and signals a renewed emphasis on the Gulf amid China's growing presence. For Riyadh, it's about prestige deterrence, especially vis-a-vis Iran, and the sense of being a major global player. But the deal is not without its red flags. US national security officials warn that transferring such advanced tech risks exposure to China, especially given Saudi-China cooperation. Israel remains worried about such qualitative military edge. Until now, it has been the only Middle Eastern country with F-35s. Congressional scrutiny will be heavy, given human rights concerns and the precedents this sets. In short, this is a strategic leap, but also a risk. Beyond fighter jets, this White House visit will likely focus on a trio of converging ambitions: artificial intelligence and investment. Washington sees Riyadh not just as an oil partner, but as a technology and investment node. Civil nuclear cooperation. Saudi Arabia is seeking access to civilian nuclear tech and possibly enrichment capabilities with US involvement. Normalization with Israel. The US continues to push for Saudi entry into the fold of regional diplomatic change. Riyadh insists that Palestinian statehood progress be part of any deal. Taken together, these are not just arms deals and business investments. They map a new architecture of diplomacy where defense, technology, and geopolitics converge. And Saudi Arabia emerges as more than an oil partner. It becomes a technological and strategic node. Amid all the high-stakes diplomacy and defense deals, another figure enters the scene: Cristiano Ronaldo. It was reported that Ronaldo will visit the White House to meet Donald Trump in the run-up to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which the US will co-host. Also, Ronaldo plays club football for Saudi side Al Nassr FC, an important reminder that Saudi Arabia's soft power ambitions, sports, celebrity, global brand underpin its broader strategic posture. The meeting, coinciding with the Crown Prince's Washington visit, amplifies media coverage while also hinting that the events may be choreographed to project an image of convergence. US-Saudi sport diplomacy. And we are not done yet. There's another layer: the attendance of Elon Musk at the White House dinner hosted by Trump in honor of MBS. Musk is expected to be among the guests at the Tuesday evening dinner. Remember Trump's high-profile visit to Saudi Arabia, where he flaunted his tech mogul friend to the Crown Prince, a symbolic meeting between two of the world's most influential figures and two richest individuals in that room that time. That said, Musk's presence at the White House dinner signals the merging of technological, leadership, corporate power, and state diplomacy. Musk, and by extension Tesla, and his broader ventures offer Saudi Arabia a link to cutting-edge tech and innovation. This is, in many ways, a historic moment. The return of the Crown Prince to Washington, the potential sale of F-35s to Saudi Arabia, the inclusion of Ronaldo in the diplomatic dance, and now the tech-heavy presence of Elon Musk and top corporate players. It signals Saudi Arabia's resurgence on the world stage and America's recalibrated approach to the Gulf, where defense, technology, sport, and investment all converge. Yet it is also fraught. The interplay of armaments, soft diplomacy, global sport, and shifting alliances doesn't guarantee smooth outcomes. If Saudi Arabia receives F-35s, other regional players, UAE, Iran, Turkey, may respond, potentially escalating an arms race in the Gulf rather than stabilizing it. The tightrope between strategic interest and ethical consistency remains precarious. For Trump, MBS, and Musk, this visit offers legacy-building potential. For the world watching, the question remains: will the badges of power translate into stable architecture or simply grand theater?
Been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.